We are now at Joseph's at Laperal House, which was known as the haunted house back in the day, but is now a fine dining establishment. Built by one of the oldest families in Baguio in the 1920s, the house itself is based on Victorian architecture, which is apparent in its steep roof and ornate gables, intricate iron railings on the windows, and front staircase of the three-story house. It survived World War II in the 40s and the Luzon earthquake in the 90s before turning into a museum and now a restaurant. We at Spot.ph love history, culture, and food, so of course this is where we're having our lunch.
To be honest, even before pandemic, we were already eyeing this house because definitely it's a very good place to put up a business. We didn't really know the owners directly, so medyo natagalan din kung bago namin siya na-acquire. I also believe na when you're in Baguio, everybody knows the Laperal White House, which is why we chose this house as well, this place. But the house was built during the 1920s, and I think it's already, yung centennial year niya is coming up this 2028, so it's another thing looking forward to. Yung mga dry aged steaks namin are doing very good because we offer them in 14, 21, and 28 days. But we also have a lot of other best sellers aside from the steaks. Yung aming duck is also very saleable.
The tomato, a fun fact, is the favorite dish of the owner.
When I slice open the tomato, there's actually avocado inside. So it's a surprising combo. I like the dual duck.
It reminds me of a really fancy Chinese. Except that it's not minced pork. It's
Or minced lamb.
it's shredded duck.
Yeah, it's really good.
Smoked salmon on biscuit. The garnishes that they add really add to the experience of it. I expected it to be like truffle only. But the mix of different mushrooms actually brings a little bit of life to it.
There's a hint of truffle.
Yes.
But I taste a lot of
The other mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's called the Basques because it comes from the Basque region of Spain. So it's made up of a sauce of tomatoes and peppers.
The chicken has a very subtle flavor to it. Most of the flavor that hits me is the chorizo and the bell pepper that's underneath. So I like how subtle it is, but it's also very, very soft. The chicken itself almost didn't feel like meat. It just melted basically in my mouth.
So I'm having the steak. It's a really nice medium rare. So it's not your typical steak dinner, but yeah, it's really good. The duck itself, the meat, and then the sauce around it, it's reminding me of a fritada.
I can assure you that you'll not be spooked when you dine here. Very happy naman yung ambience namin. I'd like to believe it's a very exclusive place where you can dine and enjoy yourselves. Because sabi ko nga, space is very generous. You don't have to rush. You take time while eating. Well, I'd like to invite all of you to try out Joseph's at the Laperal White House. I believe your expectations will be met, and value for money will be met. And of course, for a dining experience like no other, I believe, so come to Joseph's.